Hey people, Demon here. Today I am doing a breakdown or a review of the new Amphibia Season 3 intro. This came out with the with the season 2 ending, the season 2 finale, and it's very interesting. So, I'm gonna break down a few pictures, the ones that I found most, a few frames of the thing, I guess, a few pictures that I have, the ones that I found most interesting. So first off, we start off with Anne and the planter family showing up in our world, on Earth, and of course, they end up staying at Anne's family's house with her family, and it seems like it's going to be a very interesting thing to see because Anne's family is going to be very interesting to see some frogs. But it seems like it's going to work out in the end. You know, there's probably going to be some hardships, but there's probably going to be some good ships, hardships and good times and all that stuff. But it seems like it's going to be very interesting to see them stay all together in just one house. It seems like we're going to get two new main characters to the show, which is going to be Anne's parents. Of course, Polly has legs and stuff, and we have her cat as well. I didn't get a picture of that, but we have her cat as well. So yeah, that's a thing that's going to happen. But they're going to be mainly staying here on the run from two main things. And that first main thing is,
just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, share this video, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
Is the government. Because the government, you know, they're not the best of people, and they want alien species, I guess, because technically Sprig and his whole family is an alien species. Because they came from a different world or different dimension, I guess, or something like that. And they're all different species, like alien species. So obviously the government is going to be after them. It seems like it's going to be like this ice cream truck, and then it's going to just like end up in an episode where they're getting chased down from the government, from these people that are after them. And it seems like it's going to be lots of fun to see that happen. And I'm assuming these guys are going to turn good at the end and help with a certain thing that's going to come up, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. And then after this, we have obviously our episodes where Ad and Sprig and the rest of them probably have some just shenanigan type episodes, you know, some towny episodes. We're gonna have that as well, so that's gonna be interesting. Um, so yeah, we're gonna have these episodes where they just go out and have some fun. Which is probably one of the main reasons the government is after them, because they're going to bring up too much attention to themselves. And obviously we're going to have some new people show up on here as well. As you can see this little picture, there's like there's like a girl with a robot panda. I don't know, we're going to see some of Anne's old friends, I assume, and some new faces probably as well. Maybe even a conspiracy nut. I can imagine that there's gonna be some conspiracy nut in there. But yeah, and then we move on to the actual thing that's gonna happen. Is the slowly it's gonna be invaded by Amphibia, and it seems like they're gonna send out some assassins or something like that to go after Anne and her family, to go after Anne and the planters. But yeah, there's going to be an invasion. You can tell by this, they're going after Anne, and then you can tell by this, there's a bunch of dragonflies. I'm assuming those dragonflies are carrying soldiers or something like that. And then you can see a bunch of robots that are coming to Earth to fight and to invade Earth, the planet Earth. They're coming to Earth to invade. Although, again, as I said in my review of the final episode, I highly doubt that it would be that easy to invade Earth, because Earth has lots of weapons and the robots were easily done in by swords. Not to mention we have like a nuclear bombs. Like the ship that King Andros was riding could like destroy a tower in a big explosion, but a nuclear bomb can destroy a whole entire city and make it uninhabitable for years. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to see how they pull this off, though. But it's a kid's cartoon, although that last episode did have a really dark moment. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting how they pull off this invasion. It'll be very interesting. And then we have, of course, Marcy. It seems like she is still alive or clinging on to life, and for some reason, King Andreas is trying to bring her back to life or keep her alive. Maybe, I'm assuming, there might be a reason for this, and that reason might be because maybe if she dies, the stone will go blank because she's still connected to it somehow. So maybe that's a thing, or maybe he just felt bad and he decided to save her, or maybe this eyeball thing told him to save her because she's like has something to do with something. But yeah, it'll be very interesting to see this and to see like Anne being reunited with her friend. If she's not mind washed, I think that she might be mind washed at the end of this as well, because it seemed like something Andreas would do, like King Andreas. He might mind wash her to be part of his side, which will be very interesting. It'll be very interesting to see what her parents say as well. I'm sure we'll see them. And then, of course, we have Sasha. She is gathering up the whole town. It seems like she's in the town of Wartwood and gathering it up. But it seems like she's just gathering up an army to fight against King Andreas. And we're going to see that come to a halt as well. And maybe that will be helping Anne with the whole invasion thing. So yeah, this is going to happen as well. She's going to gather up an army to fight against him. This time, not only Toads, and this time it will be for the good of everybody and not just the good of herself and Grimes. So that would be very interesting as well to see. That will be very interesting. And then, of course, we have Anne with her superpower still. She kind of looks like she has a sea anemone on top of her head, but it's like a tree. And she's super powerful enough to grab those rockets out of the air and throw them back at the robots. So yeah, she still has her superpowers, and I still think there's a possibility that Marcy and also... I said her name just a minute ago. That Marcy and her can use a similar power to this as well. And it seems like Anne's power is plant-based almost. That would be interesting. Maybe that's why she winded up with the planters, because her power is plant-based. Huh, that's a thought, eh? But yeah, maybe Marcy and Sasha, that's her name. Sasha will have similar powers, and Marcy's will be like brain-based, I guess, and Sasha's will be like strength-based. Maybe she'll grow like swords out of her head. I don't know. And Marcy will grow like an extra large brain. I don't know. But it'll be really cool to see. But yeah, so she still has her superpowers. And then it kind of just ends there, and we have like a brief scene where we see some extra characters. But we see like the normal characters. But yeah, so this is going to be really cool. This last season, I think this is the very last season. It's going to be very cool, very interesting to see. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of twists and turns in there. And just can't wait to see it. Like, are they going to bring up something with the planters, like Sprig and Polly's mom and dad? Maybe we'll see something with that. That'll be interesting. We'll see more of King Andreas's backstory. We'll see more of that probably. We'll see how they bring back Marcy. That'll be interesting, and how Sasha will come back and how she'll get to Earth and stuff. And how he is getting to Earth without the power of the third gem as well. That's something that's going to be interesting to see as well. How is King Andreas getting to Earth without the power of the third gem? So yeah, that's going to be very interesting. Very cool. Just can't wait to see it. But anyways, I hope you liked this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. That's the best way to keep my channel. Link down below to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And as always, our friends, stay sane. Peace.
Just remind you to subscribe, hit that bell, like, comment, and share this video. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok down below.
Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby. And you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look at your buddy. Look over here.